Hello, friends in Facebook land and YouTube land. This is Mira, your favorite Mary Kay director. I'm running a little bit late for getting prepped, so you're going to get to watch my foundation step as we get ready for the sweater weather tutorial. So I'm just putting on a little bit of my beige C130 foundation because it's probably time to update your foundation as well as your eye looks, because even if you're getting some sun or doing some tanning, as I do some therapeutic tanning for my seasonal depression and various mental health every fall and winter, I'm not getting nearly as much sun. So that C220 that was just perfect for me in Hawaii and even here in the summer is not quite perfect anymore. So check out your independent beauty consultants, or mine if I'm your consultant's website, for a quiz on how to find your perfect match. And you can always get yourself stripe matched and ask for some samples. Mary Kay also is 100% guaranteed. So when you get something like foundation, even sometimes when you try it on, the lighting can be different, or especially this time of year, you tend to get lighter. So maybe you pick a new one in September and then you get lighter and lighter and lighter. But it's 100% guaranteed. So if you get it and you look in the rearview mirror of your car and you're like, oh no, it can be exchanged at no cost to you. So let's get into our tutorial. It's hair washing day, so I've got my hair up, which means you can't really see it. I've been growing out my side shaves, and I need to blend my foundation probably a little bit better on the corners. That's what I miss about having my head shaved on the sides, is that it was much easier to blend into the hairline when it was way back here. So the sweater weather tutorial involves, I'm working out of my perfect palette. So Moonstone, Smoky Quartz, Shiny Penny. These are some of my favorites for all time for a lot of reasons. So let me start with, I've got my clean pile of brushes over here, and I already put on my eye primer, which is going to help the pigments lock in, and it's going to be water and sweat proof. My testimony about our eye primer is that when I first started Mary Kay, I worked in an office where I wore a suit, and I went to the gym on my lunch breaks. And in the gym in Provo, Utah, on any day of the year is going to be sunny in there, and it's going to be like 85 degrees. So everything else would sweat off except for my eye makeup. So I was a believer. I'm going to start with my big all over eyeshadow brush, and I'm actually going to start with the Shiny Penny, and I'm going to place that on the outer third of my eye. Let me get as close as I can so you can see this. And I'm starting out light because you can always build, but it's harder to take away. So kind of the outer third, you always want to sort of run everything to your eyebrow line. I'm really lucky. I have great brows that go all the way over, even though sometimes, like right now, they need to be forested a little bit and thinned. But the shape has always been really good. So I have a good place to end. Even if your brow, the hair ends here, you can follow out from this side of your eye. And that helps you figure out where the outer third is. And I am, just like I was sharing with a friend who also has deep set eyes this week, to try moving the crease color from here on up. And you can see how that really it accentuates my eyes and makes them just a little bit bigger. You can also tell that my coffee hasn't quite kicked in yet, because I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and there goes a brush. I gotta go over for that. I'm in my bedroom today. Yay, it's so pretty in here. And it's peaceful because my assistant's here, my son is here, my husband is here. It's crazy. So the next thing I'm gonna do is use this tapered brush, which should be, it's called a cream brush or a concealer brush in our line. I just love it for everything. And if I had to go on a trip with one brush, this would be the brush. I'm going to use it in my Moonstone, which is this lightest color. And Moonstone is an old school Mary Kay, oldie but a goodie. It's been around for a while. It's not one that I have used a lot because when I was young and new in Mary Kay, I went from really brown matte shadows to playing with shimmer shadows, and I would often end up with way too much shimmer. And as someone with deep set eyes and allergy eyes and all of the eyes, it would melt all over the place. But it's good to get reacquainted with Moonstone. Use it on this top part of my eye, right under the brow, and then into my waterline, or my tear duct area and waterline. That's one of those places that I always need to keep really light and bright because of the shape of my eyes. And then my last one, I'm going to do Smoky Quartz. Which side am I supposed to be holding it on? That's why we do it from the bottom. Smoky Quartz, which is the middle color right here. And I'm going to use that in sort of a natural crease kind of a way to blend everything together. And I'm not going to go all the way over. I'm going to start in the middle and go like this. I'm going to put a little bit on the very middle of my eye. Let's hope you can see that really good, because I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see very much at all. But I got my great mirror here. So I've got that. I'm going to blend that in the middle. The other thing you could do is you could ombre this. You could start with the Lucky Pen, or excuse me, I keep calling it Lucky Penny. Shiny Penny at the bottom, and you could do a stripe of the Moonstone and then sort of a secondary stripe of the Smoky Quartz. It really could go either way. Okay, so I've got that on one side, on the other side that I can see even less, but we're going for it. I really love all these colors because it is a metallic neutral, so it's fun. It's got some visual interest, more than just straight matte browns and whites do. And particularly this copper color, this looks good on everybody, and a lot of people wonder if it's going to look good. I'm also going to go ahead and, I haven't blended as much as I want, but that's super boring videos. So I'll just blend a little bit, and I'll go back and post a finished look in my profile stories. I'm also going to finish it with this metallic copper eyeliner, which is the business. Even without mascara, you can see how nice that is. Same thing as the Shiny Penny. A lot of impact, still reads neutral, and it really makes my eye color pop. So let's load on a little mascara, starting with my Mascara Primer. This is my very favorite thing. It's like hair gel, good hair gel for your lashes. I have pretty good lashes in terms of the length. They are blonde, so without product, I look a little sick. Okay, and Panorama Mascara, back by popular demand. So exciting. And I'm just going to put on, you'll see how much difference, I'm going to come back to that. So I made a little mistake, and that's why God invented oil-free makeup remover. Still one of my most popular selling items, even though I don't currently go to the grocery store. If I was to be out and about in my gym clothes and someone saw the Mary Kay sign on my car, that's most likely what they would follow me into the parking lot asking for. So, and ever since I became low-level obsessed with true crime, I've realized some of the things I've done in the past, just how dangerous they are. So here we go with, you can see the mascara, how much difference 2 coats of Panorama Mascara makes for me. And I'm going to post a picture with my finished look. But here is your sweater weather eye look. And I'm signing off in my cozy sweater. Bye for now.